Hey Cancer, and welcome to my channel, The Flourishing Mystic. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm here with your February 2024 reading. Let's hop right in and see what messages are here to guide you, inspire you. Any advice that wants to come through for the month of February. How can Cancers have their best month ahead? Beloved Spirit, what messages do you have for the beautiful sign of Cancer, February 2024? Ace of Swords. So some real truths, revelations, epiphany moments. Okay, feeling like an answer appears when you were least expecting it, or you get a call back from a job interview, or some type of window or opportunity opens up. It almost looks like a window to me, or a door. It's like this new opportunity arises in the month of February. I'm also getting just pure mental clarity and focus. Okay, I love that for your first energy here. Let's see what else. Six of Swords, a lot of air energy. So we're definitely moving forward. A lot of the signs got this card, no matter how many times I shuffle the deck. Days can go in between me filming these readings, but yet here this Six of Swords is. So there's definitely this transition energy, like going from one phase to another, turning the page, writing a whole new chapter. I believe now, after seeing this card so many times, this is an invite. This is an invite from your creator, the universe, asking you, what do you want to do next? You will be presented or faced with this opportunity to make some real changes in your life that will be worthwhile and lasting. Three of Cups coming through as well. Okay, celebrations, friendships. Maybe you are connecting more with family, friends, bonds. I'm also getting the generations of your lineage, your parents, your grandparents. You could be learning more about your ancestry here with the Three of Cups. And it has a special place in your life right now. A lot of you are open to rekindling familial bonds, even bonds that once were maybe even broken, or had some pain or some wound or some trauma there. There's like this desire to want to connect more with family or friends. Okay, or maybe this is a community of people that you feel really connected to. Okay, almost has this familial sense. Okay, Wheel of Fortune comes in, and I love this card. Okay, this is a rare card to show up. When it does, I really feel a connection to it. This brings change as well. So you already decided to turn the page, to begin writing this new chapter. And I feel like the Wheel of Fortune comes in and sort of supports you and your destiny, what you are planning on next. There's a new cycle ahead, that's for sure. It's been confirmed here. And it feels like a 10-year cycle, with the Wheel of Fortune being a 10 card. You're starting at the beginning in this February, the month of February, but I sense this is going to be a very long-term cycle ahead, and there's going to be a lot of layers, a lot to discover, a lot to unfold, and a lot to live. You have a lot more to live and experience and enjoy. And I'm even getting give. You have a lot left to give this life. You want to give it another shot. You want to give it another go. It feels like you have reconnected to a flame within. Okay. Now, on another note, Wheel of Fortune brings good fortune, You know, every reader looks at this card differently. When this card shows up in my life, I always feel like change is good because it means that we're ready. We're ready for this next cycle or this next phase. That means we have learned some lessons. We have accepted them. We have moved on. And you've done that here very beautifully and gracefully, especially in the beginning of February. So let's keep going. The Hierophant, another major arcana coming in mid-month or throughout. This could be a theme throughout February. The Hierophant it's an interesting card. I don't always feel connected to it, believe it or not, and I am a Taurus, but it's a card of knowledge. It's a card of tradition. So they're linking me back to the Three of Cups. Even if there's been trauma in childhood, there's something about wanting to learn about your familial traditions and maybe carry on or pass down a legacy of the positive traditions. Okay, whatever that may mean to you. This is also coming into higher awareness, like maybe learning. There's something about learning or mastery coming in, or wanting to acquire or attain all the knowledge you can in a given area of your life. So this could be in career, like this puts you to the top of your field or the top of your industry because you're so willing to go the extra mile that many people won't these days. Not many people read books these days or want to acquire the kind of knowledge you do. Okay, and are achieving. Okay, there's even with the Wheel of Fortune, that's a Jupiterian card. There's something about a higher learning here. Very interesting. Let's see. Temperance. Okay. Very interesting. This is angelic support, guidance, protection. Also this feeling of being able to temper your emotions and almost have this control over your environment. I don't know why this is coming through, but it's like they're giving me pulling your own strings. There's a card that's been coming through a lot, but it's like you're pulling your own strings of your destiny. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune came in, which means a turning point, a new cycle, change. But it's almost like you are in the driver's seat and you are the alchemist of how this is going to unfold and play out. Okay, and I feel like you really want a cycle that is clear, calm. And we know that we can't control our environment, but we can control how we react to it. So you are kind of invoking this calm energy. It's this still but strong and powerful energy with the Temperance card. And then the Ace of Cups comes through. Wow. 2 aces here. I love when that shows up in a reading because that's a very positive sign of this turning point being a positive one. You know how we can go through a downward spiral motion or upward spiral. This is definitely upward and onward. Okay, there's growth here. There's generosity here. It almost feels like you are being given a gift, but at the same time, that gift can come in any form. Be it your heart opening. It could be a new relationship, an opportunity to love another person again and be loved. It can be an opportunity to fall in love with your life again. There's almost like this energy of commitment coming through with the Ace of Cups. Maybe you find commitment. You want to commit more to the areas of your life that you want to see growth in and some type of flourishment. Being able to have more to give. Okay, and it could be because you went through this season of mastery or self-development or study. Okay, and I'm seeing this related to both career and love, but right now for career, it feels like you have so much more to give back to your industry or career that I feel like you are going to be on a major rise to success. And then for some of you, the Ace of Cups is a new opportunity at love here. Okay, you may be ready for it, or it almost feels like ready or not. Love comes knocking at the door. This is some sort of chance to commit to someone or something again, whatever that means for you. You have the Page of Pentacles. So definitely have this vital, energetic energy. You're ambitious, goal-oriented, and there's some type of financial opportunity here or material opportunity for growth. I sense that this is going to be an abundant time for you, or at least you are going to start to witness more abundance show up. And sometimes that could show up in very small forms, but those forms can be multiplied. So keep that in mind, even if this shows up in like $10, $50, $100, maybe last month there was nothing. So whatever this amount is, know that that can be multiplied. There's this snowballing effect that happens when we start to work hard and also start to attract in manifestations. There's going to be a lot of signs of abundance and a lot of ideas of maybe even how to open up another stream of income, okay? But I get this overall sense, Cancer, that you are loyal. A loyal partner, or you're loyal to your industry, and you kind of go back to the books or the drawing boards and sort of, I'm getting this innovative energy that I feel like is going to help sort of skyrocket your career forward in a major way here. You also have the Page of Swords, which is very interesting. Typically, pages can be messengers. So there's some type of either message or communication coming in, or this is a message from spirit as well. I'm getting a very angelic energy about this. And they're saying pull a card on it. So let's pull a card on it. What is the message here with the Page of Swords for Cancer, February 2024? What is this Page of Swords? So this could be a message from a loved one or somebody who has deceased. And typically I don't pick up on that energy in readings. So there could definitely be an ancestor coming through, and it's almost like they've seen you heal. They're proud of you and your journey, and they are definitely here and watching you from above. There's that ancestral energy that I'm picking up on. It almost feels like these are people who have passed on and are almost like applauding you for maybe even ending a cycle. You know how lately we're talking about generational trauma. Some of you Cancers are ending or have ended generational trauma. So I almost am getting this beautiful like applauding energy and just sort of this circle of protection, okay, from angels, ancestors. So that's very interesting. You have the Lovers on the bottom of that pull. Maybe there's a Gemini of significance, or you have Gemini placements. I do sense love, though, is another theme for you. Genuine love, some type of spiritual love as well. This could be a devoted. I'm also getting like becoming a devotee to your mission, your career path, or even a lover or a partner or even family. Okay, so interesting energy. Now let's get into your oracle card messages. I pulled these in advance to save you some time. We have the Y card, number 31. Something about this card is the invisible why, like knowing your why, is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. There's something about knowing your why here with the Ace of Swords. You gain a lot of clarity. Your why could be the driving force that helps you to carry on some sort of important either tradition or seeking higher knowledge or education, or wanting some sort of advancement in your industry or career or loving relationship. There's this essence of knowing your why coming through that is it's like a missing key, because then you start to operate from soul. And when you operate from soul and heart and soul, really, what you're trying to do and achieve doesn't feel like work at all. It doesn't feel like a burden. You show up very naturally, almost have this angelic like spirit about you. Sometimes I feel like cancers can outwork the majority of people. You can outwork the majority of people because you are backed by this love and soul energy. You know your why, you are connected to it, and this is going to serve you and advance you forward in the month of February. So just keep that in mind. You also got, when a new door opens, walk through it and begin again. There is an opportunity to begin again or try again somewhere in your life. You got another message and it says, be the brave and authentic soul you were always destined to be. So this could be the period and season of your life where you are no longer holding back. You are going to go after something with all of your heart and soul. That phrase keeps coming in, heart and soul. You're going to go after it. You are going to do the things you were destined to do. You will no longer hold yourself back or give in to any excuses or burdens. It's almost as if they're showing me you finding your why was the missing key, because now the excuses kind of fall away, because something no longer becomes laborious or too hard or seemingly impossible. Something you've always wanted to do seems possible now, where at one point it felt very impossible or too hard. It feels like you are doing the impossible. And your spirit animal message is the unicorn, and I think this is so special. It says, you are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. It sure does. It sure does. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Definitely becoming the legendary with that Hierophant right dead center of your reading. And then all of these beautiful flowing energies around. The translation of this card says, unicorns have become a symbol for all that is magical, pure, and good. In medieval myth, it was a wild woodland creature that could cure the sick and purify water with a touch of its horn. Unicorns see beyond illusion and peer into the heart and true character of any person or situation. Unicorns make themselves known only to innocent and virtuous people. Negative energy has no place in unicorns' world. Unicorns are protectors of the kind-hearted and nature spirits. They have the ability to travel between the seen and unseen dimensions, and we see that here. Some of you are even psychic mediums and can really channel energies from the deceased and those who have passed on. If unicorns have crossed your path, you are headed for good luck. You have a formidable pure energy guardian. If unicorn is your totem, you have a sharp intuition and are imaginative and creative. You love everything that is beautiful. Unicorn will shine a light on the magic that surrounds you. Unlike many people, you will be a believer because you have seen what they cannot. Listen for the tinkling of leaves like bells in the wind. Unicorn is approaching and blessings are near. Take a deep breath and let the spirit of unicorn fill you. Cross over between the realms like unicorn and bring back light, beauty, and truth. Unicorn energy can be your magic cloak. Like unicorn, you can go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. This is fascinating. I feel like this month, Cancer, opens up a new door, or it almost feels like the door was always there, but now you officially have the key. You officially have the key here, okay, with the Hierophant. Your why. You're able to tap in. Staying connected to your magic, staying connected to the notion of infinite possibilities really puts you on a whole different wavelength. It's almost to me like no matter what's happening on the day-to-day, what concern, trouble, setback occurs, you still have this beautiful uplifted energy about you that keeps you focused on your end goal. You are not pulled away or pulled astray from something very meaningful and important to you this month. You're able to keep going and flowing in the direction you really want to go in with that Six of Swords. And with all this, it almost feels like divine protection and fated events, but also your readiness that makes all of this beautiful energy happen. You could be stepping into a new role that requires even a little more of you, okay? You're going to start to show the world your uniqueness, and I feel like it will pay off. So ultimately, this is what I have for you at this time. I will be back with check-ins and see how this energy unfolds for you, Cancer. If you enjoyed this reading, let me know in the comments below. I love connecting with you. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.